Alrighty, let's talk about my most anticipated movies of 2025. I wish I would have gotten this video out a little earlier because I would have put Captain America on that list, but now that Captain America is done and said and over with, and I thought it was just pretty okay, pretty good, I can live with it being off the list. Anywho, let's get right into it. Let's just start at the bottom. Jurassic World Rebirth. Now the thing about this one is like I love big dinosaur movies. The Jurassic World movies to me are just so entertaining. I get a lot of entertainment out of it because it's dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are awesome. So this movie follows Scarlett Johansson and this other character as they discover this new part of the Jurassic place. I don't know, I saw a trailer the other night and it was like, you know, these are the dinosaurs that were too dangerous. And we get this cool mutation dinosaur, so I am very excited for that. So, next movie I'm most excited for is Ballerina. Now, Ballerina is set in the world of John Wick, which is exciting because I love the John Wick series and I love the John Wick action. I think there's just a specific type of, you know, like the choreography is just so good in the John Wick movies. So obviously, I'm excited to see Ana de Armas tear it up, and we get to see John Wick come back. So who's complaining about that? Next one, I think everyone's kind of excited for this one, Avatar: Fire and Ash. Now the thing is I thought the first Avatar was good, but actually I really liked the second Avatar. I think what I really liked about it, everyone wants to talk about CGI and the technology pushing. It's like, you know what? Honestly, that's all I need. I could really care less about the story. Because I thought the story for the second Avatar, it was fine. It was whatever. But now that we introduce like this fire thing, not only are we going to get, you know, a leap in technology, but I think we're going to get some really, really sick visuals. I mean, the things they did underwater are phenomenal, but the way fire interacts with the world is just so special. I think we're about to see just like some of the most beautiful cinematography, which makes me really excited for the next Avatar movie. The next one is Superman. Now, I have some cautious optimism with Superman. I love the DC universe. I love reading DC. That's the thing I love the most about it, is I love reading DC comics, Detective Comics. Anywho, with the new Superman movie, it's directed by James Gunn, and I trust James Gunn to make a good story Superman. What I am not 100% convinced on are the different characters in the story he's decided to tell. And so I'm very cautiously optimistic about it, but at the same time, it's Superman. Superman was one of my first favorite superheroes, so obviously I got a little soft spot for him, and I'm just excited to see what our new Superman actor can do. Obviously, I'm a little impartial to Zack Snyder's DC Universe. I love it. I love hearing about it, and I wish we could finish that story, but until then, we have Superman coming out, and so I'm excited for it, I think. The next one is a fun one, Wake Up Dead Man, the third movie in the Knives Out the trilogy now. The biggest issue I have with Knives Out is that you know, it got sold to Netflix, and I think that completely makes the second Knives Out movie nearly irrelevant because it's on Netflix. Try to name me one Netflix original movie, and you know, try and tell me that it's going to stand the test of times. You can't, because it won't. But Wake Up Dead Man, I am so excited for this movie because it's Knives Out. Every single Knives Out movie is just so much fun to watch, and it's just fun to watch unfold, and I'm excited to watch this one. Next one is Mickey 17. Now, it's directed by Bong Joon-ho, and I loved Parasite with nearly all my heart. It's one of my all-time favorite movies, I think, and I'm just really excited to see Robert Pattinson playing Mickey. You know, I heard there's a book. I'm excited to read that too. I'm not sure if I'll be able to read it before the movie comes out. Regardless, though, this movie just looks so funny. Looks fantastic. I'm excited for the cinematography. I'm excited for the acting, the writing. Bong Joon-ho is a wonderful director. Yeah, and I just think that this movie has the potential to just be really thought-provoking, like super, super thought-provoking in a way we're not quite ready to understand yet. So that's why I'm excited for Mickey 17. Here we go. Next one is Thunderbolts with a little asterisk. I'm thinking we're leaning towards like a Dark Avengers story, but I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm really excited for this one because I love John Walker. John Walker is such a cool character. Everyone loves Bucky. Everyone loves Yelena. And yeah, I'm not too impartial to the other characters. It's Ghost. Oh, Red Guardian. Okay, Red Guardian's just entertaining. These are just a bunch of entertaining people on screen at the same time, fighting for who knows what. And I don't think this is a spoiler or anything, so don't worry too much about it, but I believe the villain is Sentry, so I'm really, really curious what his deal is going to be, especially moving forward towards Doomsday and Secret Wars. Here we are at my top 3 most anticipated movies of the year. Here we go with 28 years later. All I had to see of this movie was the trailer. I am only ever going to watch the first trailer, and I only ever think they need to release one trailer. That is one of the greatest movie trailers of all time, and I'll die on that hill. I can hear the creepy little cadence thing he's doing. I think the cinematography looks amazing. They filmed part of this on an iPhone. Now, when people hear that this movie was filmed on an iPhone, they think about their phone. What they're not thinking about is the thousands and thousands of dollars of technology that is placed on the iPhone to make it look like a movie. Regardless of that fact, like I said, the first trailer was the only thing I ever needed, and yeah, I'm pumped. The next, number 2, is Fantastic Four: First Steps. Now, the trailer just came, or a teaser just came out for this. This looks phenomenal. I have a very, 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 very soft spot for the Fantastic Four. I watched the 2 movies growing up, and they were some of my favorite Marvel movies to ever exist. The Fantastic Four just hold such a special place in my heart. And so it's hard not to be excited for this one. It just looks great. I'm really glad they kind of went all in on the vibe and aesthetic of the movie, and so I think that'll help them a lot. Now let's get into my most anticipated movie of 2025. This is such an easy one to be excited for. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Now Mission Impossible Fallout is easily a top 2, and it's not number 2. Action film of all time. Mission Impossible Fallout has pretty much everything, and Dead Reckoning was pretty good. There's a few things I didn't quite like about it, but it was still really good. I'll never get sick and tired of Tom Cruise doing anything, and the trailer for this one just looks insane. And apparently, I believe we're truly nearing the end of this Mission Impossible series. I remember hearing some Tom Cruise say, I'm not sure if I'm done yet, but everyone else is like, we are. So I'm not exactly sure. The title kind of implies it, but I'm not entirely convinced. So regardless, though, I'm over the moon about this movie. The cinematography, the things we're seeing from the teaser trailers look phenomenal. I've never been more excited for a movie. Well, I have, but this year particularly, I'm super, super pumped for Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning. And July is a crazy, crazy month. What is it? Superman. Oh my gosh. It's like Superman, Fantastic Four, Mission Impossible. Pretty sure something else comes out that month. Regardless, you know what? There's like probably about 4 or 5 other movies coming out in 2025 that I don't have listed because, you don't always hear about them sometimes. Sometimes a trailer just comes out and then you remember, oh, that's happening this year. So, anywho, besides the point, those are the movies I'm excited for this year. I hope you are all excited for those too. Go to the movie theater, go to your local theater, support theaters, and, just have fun. Just have fun and enjoy the movie, because I know I will be. Thanks for watching.